Welcome all participant schools of Bhagalpur Sahodaya. Once again, we are gathered here with a new session. Today's topic is understanding gender and its relationship. The resource person of today's topic is Mr. Rajesh Kumar. Once again, he is giving his best service to Bhagalpur Sahodaya to educate the learners and the educators. He is now the principal of Udanmal Bajoria Saraswati Shishu Mandir, Nargakoti, Bhagalpur. Before starting this session, I would like to call all the participant schools who are in this very training session. Anand Ram Dhandaniya Saraswati Vidya Mandir, Bhagalpur, Arya Mission Global School, Bhagalpur, Happy Valley School, Bhagalpur, Bal Bharati Vidyalaya, Nagachia, New Horizon School, Bhagalpur, Techno Mission International School, Bhagalpur, Anand Public School, Sabar, Bhagalpur, Guru Kripa Academy, Kahalgaon, Navir Vidyalaya, Bhagalpur, St. Paul's Academy, Daryapur, Bhagalpur, Open Minds, Bhagalpur School, Bhagalpur, Swami Vivekanand Public School, Bhagalpur, New Era Public School, Munger, Gothal Public School, Pirpati, Sutara Mehi Mission School, Kursela, Katihar, and Columbus English Academy. The total 17 schools are participating in this training session. So without being late, I would like to call Mr. Rajesh Kumar to come onto the stage and start his very training session. So please, Mr. Rajesh Kumar, come onto the podium. Slides over here. Begin from beginning. Yeah.
Welcome all the 17 schools which are CBSE affiliated and taking part in the in-house program conducted by Bhagalpur Sahodaya. I am thankful to Bhagalpur Sahodaya for giving me this opportunity to discuss with you on the topic understanding gender and its relationship. Today, we shall discuss on this topic for next an hour, and we will understand what is gender. Gender refers to the socially constructed characteristics of women and men, such as norms, roles, and relationships between groups of women and men. Actually, there are some characteristics which are present. There are some norms which we have to follow. There are some roles that we have to play. There are some relationships that we have to continue as being man or woman. And this is constructed socially. It means our society has constructed these all characteristics. It varies from society to society and can be changed. Gender roles are not same in all the societies. When the society changes, that time gender role changes. It means it varies from society to society. As I have told you, it has been constructed by society. So as the society is, as the role of gender is there. It means different societies has different gender roles. Gender includes 5 important elements. There are 5 elements which included in gender. That is relational, hierarchical, historical, contextual, and institutional. When we will discuss on this topic, you will find that these all things are defined there. These all things are discussed there. How these 5 elements are very important. As we know, people are born either male or female. It means when we take birth on this earth, that time we are either male or we are female. But people are taught appropriate norms and behaviors, including how they should interact with others of the same or opposite sex within household, communities, and workplaces. As we know, when we grow, that time we learn a lot of things. A lot of things are taught to us. So all the norms and all the behaviors which are taught us, that is related to how to interact with same sex. Suppose a man interacts with a man. A woman interacts with a woman. What will be the style of interaction? And how we should interact with opposite sex. When a male is interacting with any female or female is interacting with any male, what should be his behavior? Which types of norms should be followed? This is taught in our house. It means house is the place where this is taught. In our family, it is taught how to behave with our mother, how to behave with our sister, how to behave with our brother, father, uncle, aunt, and other relations. In the same way, how we should behave in our communities. In communities, there are different types of persons. How should we, what should be our behavior with that? And when we are going to workplaces, there also 4 types of persons meet us, male and female. So there are some different norms, there are some different behaviors which are taught how to behave with male and female. This is the part of gender. When individual or group do not fit established gender norms, they often face stigma, discriminatory practices, or social exclusion, all of which adversely affect health. Actually, there are some norms which are accepted by the society. There are some norms which are established by the society. So every society establishes some norms, and we have to follow those all norms. Suppose if anyone does not follow the norm, that has been established by the society related to gender, what will happen? That time there will be discrimination. You will face a lot of problem in the society. Even it may be that society will exclude you. Society will not understand that you are a part and parcel of that society. And when society will not accept you, its effect will be bad on your health. A person may be ill. His health may be bad if he does not follow the norms created or established by a certain society. So if you are living in any society, that time you must follow those rules which are related to gender that have been established by the society, and in that condition you can keep yourself healthy. Otherwise its effect will be bad on your health. There is the Council of Europe Convention on preventing and combating violence against women and domestic violence. It has defined what is gender. Actually, socially constructed roles, behaviors, activities, and attributes that a given society considers appropriate for women and men. As we have discussed, every society makes some norms. It determines some roles. What will be the role of a male? What will be the role of a female? On the basis of that role, you have to play that role. You have to do that role, being a male or female in the society. There are some certain behaviors that is expected from the society. Your behavior should be according to the society. In the same way, if any activity is going on, that time you should take part in such activities which are predetermined by the society. There are some activities which have been established or allowed for male, and some activities are allowed for female. There should be some qualities or attributes present in you. If you are a male, you must have these qualities. If you are a female, you must have some other qualities. It means there are some appropriate behaviors, activities, attributes that you have to perform, being a male or female, and this is the part of gender. Gender is a social, psychological, and cultural construct, and it is developed in the process of socialization. Actually, socialization is a process. When we live in a society, that time the process of socialization starts. As you know, Aristotle has said, man is a social creature, or man is a social animal. We all live in society, and there are some conditions to live in the society. And society has constructed some social bondings, some social rules. There are some psychological rules, and there are also cultural rules. So you should point out gender is related to social construct, psychological construct, and cultural construct. And it is developed when the process of socialization is going on. It means when you are becoming a part of that very society, that time you are following all the norms that have been determined by the society. Different societies and cultures may therefore have different understandings of what is masculine or what is feminine. As you know, there are different societies in this world, and there are different cultures in this world. So from society to society, from culture to culture, these social, psychological, or cultural construct also differ. So you must have understanding of those things. It means what is considered masculine behavior, what is understood feminine behavior in the society, and you should behave those things according to the society, according to the culture. There may be some behavior or norm that may be accepted in one society, but that may not be a part of another society. So according to society, it varies. Societies create norms and expectations related to gender, and these are learned in the course of people's lives, including in the family, at school, and through the media. Society is creating any type of norm. That norm is related to gender. And we learn these all things when we are spending our life. During our life, we learn these all things. Where do we learn? We learn these things in our family. It means in our family, it is taught what should be our behavior with anyone who is present in the family. You cannot behave in the same way as you are behaving with your brother. In the same way, you cannot behave with your sister. It means your behavior is different with brother and sister. In the same way, your behavior is different with mother and different with father. In the same way, your behavior, you do not behave with your father as you behave with your mother. It means behavior changes. In the same way, when you are going to school, in school also, there are different types of norms. There are different types of expectations. You will see that when there is any male or female, it means if there is any boy or girl, that time different types of roles are assigned to them. Which type of work will be done by a boy? Which type of work will be done by a girl? It is decided. And it is seen everywhere. Even if you see that most work which are related to prayer, that is assigned to girls. If there is any work which may be hard, and that time there is need of muscle power, physical strength, that time you will see that this work is assigned to a boy. In the same way, if there is any cultural program in the school, that time you will see that if any dance is going on, singing is going on, maximum girls are participated in that. But if there is program of Republic Day and we have to show our physical strength, that time there is participation of boys. It means in school also it is taught and through media. As we know, nowadays media is very powerful. It is the fourth pillar of the democracy and it is playing a great role. It means it determines our role. Ads which are shown on the television, programs which are shown on the television, that affect us. That affects our behavior, what should be our behavior. And all of these influences impose certain rules and patterns of behavior on everyone within society. And on the basis of these all things, we understand what is our role being a male and what is our role being a female. Our society does not behave in the same way with a male and a female. The behavior is different. And due to society, due to school, due to media, we all learn these things, that what should be our behavior with others. Gender norms are learned and internalized by all members of the society. As you know, we learn these all things. It means all the norms which have been established by the society that we learn in our life. And we learn because this is done by all the members of the society. Our grandparents, parents, teachers, all other people are following those norms. So we have to follow those things and we learn these things from them. Then gender norms vary across different cultures and over time. As you know that there may be different types of cultures in different types of societies. If you go to the tribes, the culture is different. If you go to the Western countries, you will see that culture is different. So different cultures have different gender norms. And from time to time, the role of gender also changes. There was a time when the education for girls or female education was not so important. But time changed. Now it has become important to teach both girls and boys. It means time to time, gender norms vary. Traditional gender norms are hierarchical. They presuppose an unequal power structure related to gender that disadvantages mostly women. It means ladies face a lot of problems due to these norms which are coming or which have been coming from a long time, from ancient times. It means all the traditional norms are hierarchical. It means on this hierarchy, male are supreme power and female are understood under them. And due to this, female or women are in disadvantage and they have to face a lot of problems. Gender is more about identity and how we feel about ourselves. It is also like identity. You develop your identity as gender and you feel according to that very gender yourself. People may self-identify as male, female, or transgender. Due to this gender role, we understand ourselves. Whether we are male, we are female, or transgender, and it is well known or well identified by a person. Some people recognize their gender identity early in childhood and some or only later on. As I have said, from person to person, it varies. What is the gender identity? It means I am a boy or I am male and another person is female. So being a male or female, what will be our role? That is learned. There are different type of people. So some persons learn it in early childhood. It means their behavior totally changes as a male or female in childhood. Some learn it later on. Even in school, you will see that in lower classes, there is no discrimination. Whether this is boy or girl. All can sit together, all can eat together, all can talk together. But when they go to higher classes, that time there are some restrictions. And due to this, some understand that I am a boy, some understand I am a girl. And this is understood either in the childhood or later on. But everyone understands it. Gender is totally different from some things like class. What is the class of people? What is the skin color of people? What is the ethnicity? What is religion? Or what is disability? It means there are different things or different categories that intersect the people, which are class, skin color, ethnicity, religion, or disability. Gender also intersects people, and that is totally different from these all things. We express gender sometimes intentionally and sometimes without thinking. Everyone expresses it. It may be that sometimes it may be intentional and sometimes it may be accidental. But each and every person expresses his feeling related to gender. We communicate our gender in a number of ways. For example, by the way we dress, the way we move, our hairstyle, and the way we interact with others. Then how can we say that we understand gender and we are expressing, we are communicating our gender? That may be shown. First thing is dress. You will see that in each and every society, dress is different. Which type of dress will be for male? Which type of dress will be for female? As you see that in our society, generally, male wear pant, shirt, kurta, pajama, and female wear sari. It means their dress is different. Nowadays, you will see that jeans has become very popular. But even if you see the jeans, that time you will see in the shops, jeans are different for girls and boys. If this jeans has been made for girls, there will be some flowers on it. There will be some designs on it. And if it is for boy, there will be no design. There will be nothing. It means both things are different. If you see hairstyle, that is also different. If anyone has small hair, that is the symbol of male. And if anyone has long hair, that is the symbol of female. Generally, boys don't keep long hair, and generally, women don't keep short hair. So hairstyle is different. Even the style of movement is different for male and female. What will the style of movement? How they walk, how they run, how they are going on the road, anywhere. That also defines male and female. And our interaction. How do we interact with each and other? Even on the basis of it, we understand that someone is male, someone is female. It means behavior of male and female is different, totally different. There are some examples of sex characteristics. Actually, there are two words. One is sex, another one is gender. If we want to understand gender and its relationship, we must also understand sex. So what are the example of sex? That should be clear, and it is also well known. Like women can menstruate while men cannot. This is the characteristics of a woman that is not present in a male. Men have testicles while women do not have. This is the biological characteristics. Women have developed breasts that are usually capable of lactating. It means producing milk, but men cannot. It means a woman can be in the role of mother, which is capable of giving her milk to her children, but men have not this very quality. Men generally have bigger bones than women. If you see the average height of male and female, that time, nowadays, 5.2 inch is the average height of female, and 5.6 inch is the average height of male. It means if we see biologically, that time men's bone are bigger than women. In most countries, women earn significantly less than men. This is the gender characteristics. It means in all the countries, if you see the ratio of earning, that time you will find that women are earning less than men. It means more men are working in any society, in any country, but the number of working there is less. Even if you see in your institution and you count the number of male and female, that time you will see that ratio is different. The number of male is more than the number of female. In some countries where industries want to just target women for tobacco, they are making feminine cigarettes. How they do it? Their package is different. It means that is a small purse size pack for female. And those packets resemble just like any cosmetics. That packet does not look like the packet of cigarettes. In foreign countries, it is going on. Even their cigarettes are very slim. And the color of the cigarette is not white. The color of the cigarette is pink. And it is done only to attract women. And it is being done by tobacco industries. In most countries of the world, women do more housework than men. It is very common. It is seen everywhere. If there is any housework, that work will be done by woman. That work will be done by girl. And in house, male do not contribute as female contribute. And this is not going on only in our country. Even in Western countries, even in developed countries, it is going on. In some countries, the law allows people to marry a partner of the same sex. In other countries, this is not allowed. Just we were talking that nowadays, the marriage with the same sex is allowed in many countries, but still there are a large number of countries where it is not allowed. Only marriage with opposite sex is allowed in maximum number of countries. There are different types of people and their thinking is also different. Sometimes people think there is no difference between sex and gender. Where we should use sex, there they use gender. Where they should use gender, they use sex. It means they use sex and gender interchangeably. But there is a difference. Both the words, sex and gender, both are not synonyms. Then what is the difference? Sex defines whether we are female or male based on biology. It means on the basis of biology, it is determined whether you are a male or female. In biology, what will be? What is our chromosome? A teacher of biology can define you more and more about chromosome. It means chromosome, a male and female will be different. Internal and external reproductive organs will be different. It means male have different types of reproductive systems, reproductive organs, that is both internal as well as external. And there are some certain physical characteristics that you see, as we have discussed earlier. Generally, you will see that if there is male, he will be beard, but beard is not found to a female. That is physical characteristics that you can find. So having seen anyone, we can decide biologically whether he is male or female. And if anyone is determined biologically, that is called sex of a person. It means biologically whether a person is male or female. So on the basis of biology, sex is determined. People are born male or female, but they learn to be and conditions to be or feel themselves to be feminine or masculine. When a person is born, when that person is born, that time it is decided whether that person is male or female. But norms of gender is defined later on. If anyone is boy or boy child, which type of role he should play in the family, in the society, what should be his behavior, that he learns. As a girl, what should be her behavior, that she learns in the society. So society teaches his the norms of feminism and masculine. So those norms and those behavior that we learn, that is called gender. It means we can say there is a critical difference between sex and gender. One is biologically determined and other is socially determined. It means when we are born on this earth, that time it is decided whether we are male or female and our sex is determined. But what will be the role as a male or as a female, that is determined by the society. And the role or norm or the behavior that is determined by the society for a boy or girl, that is called gender. While our biological sex defines whether we are male or female, our gender identity and gender expression do not necessarily have to conform to what is typically associated with the sex we are assigned at birth. It may be, our behavior may be different. A boy's nature may be like girl. A girl's nature may be like boy. A behavior of boy will be just like a girl. Interest of boy will be just like a girl. And a girl's interest or behavior may be like a boy. But later on, they are told, no, you should not do this behavior. This is not accepted by a society from a boy or from a girl. That is taught. Good gender relations refer to the mutual respect that must exist between men and women or boys and girls. Actually, we are born here as male or female, but there should be mutual respect. It means a male should respect a female should respect a male. A boy should respect a girl should respect a boy. And this respect should be mutual. We should respect each other, whether we are male or female. There should be equal respect for both. In our epics also said, Yatra Naryastu Pujyante Ramante Tatra Devta. It means they have also got the proper place. It also refers to the giving of equal opportunity to both men and women. When there is opportunity, there is chance. That opportunity or chance should be equally given to all the male and females, all the men and women. And now I want to ask something. Should I ask from you, sir? Sasi, sir? Should I ask a question from you? No? Okay. Now we should come to some traditional gender roles. Generally, most communities agree that the traditional gender roles definition states that women are more nurturing and men are more dominant. When there is chance of nurturing, we have to take care of someone. We have to serve anyone. That time it is said that woman's nature is nurture. And when we have to show dominant figure, we have to dominance. That time for it, male is present. That is the traditional role. Traditional husband and wife roles are usually split between the male breadwinner and the female housewife. In traditional society, it was decided that it is the duty of a husband. Husband means male, that he will earn bread. He is bread earner or breadwinner. And female will be housewife. It means husband will think for it that from where he will earn bread or earn money so that he can manage food for all the family members. And it was the duty of female that she will cook that very food that has been brought by male. This is traditional husband and wife role. This originally came from agriculture influences where muscle and strength were needed to work the tools. Actually, when our life began, first we were living in the forest, later on we learned agriculture, and our civilized life started from there when we learned agriculture. Before that, we were living in the forest and there was no certainty. For agriculture, strength is necessary. So this work was given to male. Having seen the strength of his body, that he can do hard work, and all the equipments, all the tools which are used in agriculture, that may be easily handled by a man. So this was given to husband. Traditional gender roles in marriage usually mean that women do the cooking, cleaning, and food shopping. It means what will be the role of woman? She will cook the food. In traditional society, we are discussing. They will cook the food. They will clean the house. They will clean the rooms. And if there is work of shopping, that will be done by her. It is assumed that they are naturally drawn towards cooking and are better suited for this responsibility. One day, I saw that somewhere it was written that kitchen is the best place for woman. Actually, this is a traditional thought that in kitchen women are safe, or they are very, they can do this work easily. So in traditional society, it was decided that she will do the cooking work and she can do this responsibility in better way. Job selection. Traditional gender roles are men become engineers, women join the teaching profession. Whenever there is job of engineer, who will do? That will be done by what? By male. If there is teaching profession, who will join? This will be joined by women. Even if you say about nurse, that time you will see that nurse is a job that is done by maximum women. There will be very less number of nurse which are male. It means that job is especially for women because it is understood that she can nurture well, she can serve well. If you go to engineering colleges, you will find that it is full of boys. And if you go to B.Ed college, that time you will see it is full of girls. Because so far it is understood that engineering job is especially for boys and teaching job is especially for girls. And very sad thing is this, that women are still paid less than men for the same job. If same work is being done by a male and female, their salary is different. A male is paid more, a female is paid less. And this is done almost everywhere. Protectors and caretakers of women. Traditional relationship roles include the men protecting the women. It means it is understood just that man is bodyguard of women. Even in your society, you will see, if there is a girl whose age is 15 years, she cannot go out alone. If he has a brother of 8 or 10 years, for her safety, that boy is sent with her. What will be the safety done by a boy of 8 or 10 years who is going with the girl of 15 years? But it is understood that this is the role of a boy to protect that very girl. If he is brother, his age may be less, but he will be go for the protection of that very sister, that very girl. That can be anything from carrying things for her to opening doors. Suppose we have gone for marketing and some things are bought. That who will carry those things? Male will carry those things. Who will open the door? Male will open the door for female. First female will enter, after that male will enter. It means there is protection for him. You might also see men walking on the roadside to protect women from cars. If we are walking on the road, generally you will see that if both are male and female, husband and wife, brother and sister, both are walking, that time you will see that in the right side, generally there is wife, there is husband, there is brother, there is father. It means He is for the protection for any type of vehicle, any type of bikes, any type of car. And she is kept in the left side of the road so that there may be protection for her. This is very common that we see, that we can find. Traditional relationship roles also include behaviors. It is also seen in our behaviors. So many families assume that men are more intelligent and push their sons on to further education. In maximum families, it is understood that boys are very intelligent, men are intelligent, and girls are not so much intelligent. So there is arrangement of good education for boys. If a person has two children, one is daughter and one is son, and he has only capacity to educate one person in private school, that time you will find this, that boy or son is given in private school and daughter or girl is getting admission in government school where he will not be required. And due to the mentality, it is thought that they are intelligent. On the other hand, women learn that they should focus on finding a husband. The motto of a girl is decided. If you get a good husband, that time everything is okay. Why you are thinking so much? This is the role assigned to her. Traditional relationship rules state that women are the caring ones who show emotion. As we have discussed that emotionally they are very strong. It means emotion is more present in women. Women become the primary nurture at home because men are the tough ones who do the discipline. Whenever there is matter of discipline, that time you will see that each and every family, it is the work of men to maintain discipline in the family. And when there is serving or nurturing, that is done by woman. Clothing styles. Generally, you will see that boys like deep blue color. It means blue color is for boys and pink color is for girls. And this is very interesting. Even when it was going to be decided what should be the color of sari and what should be the color of kurta, that time it was decided that pink should be the color of sari and blue should be the color of kurta. It means even color has been defined for male and female. If you go to the workplace, that time their dress is different. Women wear either skirt, sari or salwar suit. Men wear trousers, pant, shirt, coat. It means their dress is also different. And on workplace, dress has been defined. That what will be the dress of a male and what will be the dress of a female. Even in school for girls, there is skirt, and for boy, there is trouser or pant. It means a girl cannot come to school in pant and shirt. She has to come in skirt. So clothing style is different. Toy is also different. If a girl is born in the family, generally you will see that house is full of dolls. Doll is given to girls to play. And if a boy is born, that time what will be given? He will be given a car. He will be given a remote. He will be given a gun. You may have never seen that any person is buying gun or pistol for his girl child. Generally, people don't buy dolls for a boy child. Doll is bought for girls, and gun, robot, and car are bought for boys. It means their toys are also different. Boys are tough, and if there is any happening, suppose someone is bitten and boy started crying, that time it is said that you are a boy, you are crying, you are weeping like a girl. It is understood by the society that a boy should not cry, a boy should not weep. Only a girl has emotion. Only she has the right to weep. A boy has no right to weep. So their role has been decided. There is pressure for boys in the society that they cannot weep in any circumstances. And if that boy weeps, that time he is prohibited by each and every person that you should not weep. Traditional gender roles in relationship mean that women stay at home and look after the house. She will stay at the home, she will look after the house, all things. You have heard the word housewife. Have you heard the word house husband? There is no such word like house husband, but there is a word like housewife. Although at present time, there are many house husbands in the society. They are staying in the home. They are working in the home. They are cooking food. They are doing all the household works. Yet, he is not given the title of house husband. A woman will be, maybe she is working out of the house. She is earning bread. Even in that condition, she is a housewife. It means the number of house husband is increasing. Yet, the word house husband is not popular and it is not accepted by the society. Hobby is also different. Suppose when even in school, if you see that boys and girls both come together to play, that time if there is football, who will play? Boy will play football. If bat and ball is given, who will play? Boy will play cricket. And what will girl play? Girl will play Ludo. She will play carom. They may be given badminton, but you will never find that any teacher has given football to girls group that go and play in the game period. It means game has also been defined different. Even when there is any club, in football club, there will be boys. And if there is knitting club, knitting sweater or knitting anything, art and craft group, that time you will see there is only girls. Men and women are although described in the same way, but it is understood that men are very powerful and girls are not so much powerful in our society. It is the thought of traditional society. How can we build a good relationship? For that, they should be given equal opportunity to build good gender relationship. The men and the women or the boys and girls must be given equal opportunity to develop their talents. There should be no discrimination. As much opportunity you are giving to boy, you should give it to girls. The system must not discriminate against either a person is boy or a girl. Both should be provided equal opportunities. Another way of building good gender relationship is to discourage the exercise of male dominance. As our society is male dominance, so male dominance should be discouraged. The men and women should be recognized equally, and they should be given equal value or equal importance. It is also done that boys are brought up in such a way that they look upon the girls, they think they are superior, girls are inferior. So this mentality should be changed. When it will be done, that time this world will be a good place to live. In some societies, women are not regarded as people who can reason and therefore not important in times of taking crucial decision. Whenever there is decision making for the family, that time girls out is not invited. Her views are not invited. To build good gender relationship, girls and women should also be consulted for taking any major decision that is going to be taken. In the past, women were seen to be largely less intelligent than male, but now time has changed and we see that women are as intelligent as men. Adult men in the society must avoid physically abusing their female counterparts, most especially wives and sisters. It means wives and sisters should not be allowed for the physical abusing by male. According to 2017 data from UN, women, only 17 countries have female heads of state or head of the government. It means overall average of women in legislative bodies is only 23.4%. This should be increased. It should be 50% so that women can get power. Same salary should be given or same benefit, same bonus should be given to both male and female. If there is any sexual harassment, that time proper action should be taken and there should be punishment for it. And now we should come to conclusion. Gender norms vary across time and culture. Because gender is learned, it can also be unlearned. If you have learned anything, you can also forget it. So if there is any norm which is related to gender and it is not good, that time we should forget it. We should unlearn it. Over the last few decades, our understanding of gender has deepened. And now our mentality has also changed. While this work has great value, our understanding of gender and gender equality from a political point of view is equally important. Actually, girls should also be made politically empowered so that there will be no difference between male and female. Both are given equal right. Now, this is the end of my session, and now which time there are some questions to you. And question number 1 is thus B.
From Anand, option number B.
Okay, answers are coming.
Option number B.
B.
से देखिए इसको हम किनारा कर देते हैं, ठीक है, इसमें दिखते हैं बंद में। चलिए तो यहाँ से
Okay, New Horizon, Open Minds, St. Paul, Happy Valley, Techno Mission, all are giving the B, answer B. Let's see the answer.
Columbus English Academy.
Okay, let's see this answer.
Columbus English Academy also given.
Its answer is B. Right answer. Okay. Now we should come to next question. Number 2. Gender is a dash construct. social, psychological, cultural, all of these. New Horizon.
Option number D, all of D.
Anandram D, FES D, Open Minds D, New Horizon D, Sutara Mehi D, New Era, Kashyap, Rohit, St. Paul D, Techno Mission D. All are giving the same answer, and that answer is D. Columbus
English
Academy, Deepak Kumar, Jaiswal, and D. Okay, let's see the answer of this very question. Its answer is also D. Okay, thank you. All have given the correct answer. Now we should come to next question. Question number 3. Gender norms are learned by family, school, media, all of these. Columbus D, Anandram D, Sutara D, Open Minds D, Anand Public D, New Horizon, all. St. Paul D, Vipul D, Deepak D, Techno Mission D, Anand Public D, Vipul Kumar D, all are giving the D answer. Okay, let's see the answer. Happy Valley D. Okay, D is the correct answer.
Once again,
Clapping.
everyone is giving the correct answer.
And now number 4. People communicate their gender by dress, hairstyle, both A and B, none of these. C, Open Minds D, New Horizon, C, Sutara C, Vipul C, New Era C, Open Minds C, Vipul Bharti C, C, Anandram C, Techno Mission C, New Horizon, St. Paul, all are giving DC. St. Paul has given DC answer. Columbus, and now St. Paul C. Let's see the answer. Okay, C is the correct answer. Okay, now last question of this very round. Number 5. Sex is dash determined. Biology.
B. Anandram B. Biological.
B. Tara D. New Era B. Vipul B. Techno Mission B. All are maximum are giving the answer.
B. Anand Public School B.
Okay, let's see the answer. What is the answer of this very question? Okay, its answer is B. Biologically. Okay. Now this is the end of this very session. Many thanks to you that you all have answered well. It means. Okay, thank you.
This is the new look of Mr. Rajesh Kumar in the English hat. Thank you, Rajesh sir. Okay. Once again, many thanks to Mr. Rajesh Kumar and all the participant schools. In 16th of this month, it means 16th January, we will have a new session. For that, thank you and have a nice day.